Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I've been missing y'all. I got a lot to say, as usual. I seen y'all started with me, without me tonight. I was sitting over there on the couch like I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but I seen that y'all was having a conversation. I had it on this channel here, but I seen y'all was getting with it. So hello everybody. Grandma said she ain't never seen so many happy birthday wishes in her life. I got a lot to say. Uh, yeah, thank y'all for the happy birthday. Thank y'all very much. It was a good one, y'all. It was a good birthday. I got a question to answer that somebody texted Tammy for me to, if I could tell them anything that would help. Hey, mail lady. And hello, everybody. Woman asked Tammy a question that to see could I solve her problem. And I don't know if I can solve her problem, but I can tell her what's wrong with it. And I guess pretty much all y'all seen the party last night me and Tammy went to. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about the party, but I can tell you this right here. Man, I think we actually filmed about an hour. I didn't know the thing was lagging like that. I started realizing it was lagging. But I didn't know it was lagging so bad. I wouldn't even have filmed it. But I guess YouTube would take all the lag out. Most of it, the bad stuff, they'll take it out. They're still not too great, I can tell you that. Hey, I'm telling y'all last night about Tammy and Kimberly. Like stuff I seen. And I didn't see everything. Because Tammy told me a whole lot later, you know. Maybe today. But I'm going to start out with this lady's question that sent Tammy a message. She said that she has trouble getting on chat. And I think that's like she's always having trouble with it. I mean, it ain't just something every now and then. I don't even think she can, she just has trouble getting on chat, is what she said. She always watches, but she can't chat. She's a big fan of all of us, and but she just can't hardly get on chat. Okay, so your internet signal, it's not always the same. It fluctuates. TV antenna signal fluctuates like a gas pedal on a car. It don't always stay 55 miles an hour. It slows down. It goes up, slows down, all that. And your internet does like that. And If you, thank y'all, happy birthday. Thank y'all for the happy birthday wishes. So, if you got good internet, it was just fluctuating up and down too. But you just don't know it because it's not going to the low point to where you're having trouble. But then if somebody got very good signal, and when it bellies out, is when the trouble starts. And I'm also going to tell you how I know all this. It's not Google doing that. So if it was Google, it would just be millions and millions of people that was having trouble. It's not Google. And I think it's your internet. Now I don't think she's in no rural, you know what I'm talking about, a rural area. But people that live in rural areas, a lot of times they have a hard time. You know, their internet's in and out. They can't hardly go live and stuff like that to save their life. But the other day I was watching. Yeah, I'm fitting to smoke like a movie star. The other day I was watching Grandma the other morning, and I had the TV playing. I think I had 3 or 4 computers on, all hogging the internet. So this is what I'm saying about yours too, you know. So on that TV, I was constantly having to hit back because that's what I was watching on. I was doing stuff on the other stuff on the computers. I was watching on that TV. And the chat it'd say chat disconnected. Now the video keep playing, they say chat disconnected. I'd hit back and it'd go back to playing. And it didn't want to, but it would. 5 minutes later, it done it again. 5 minutes later, it done it again. It finally whooped me. I just quit because I was trying to do something else anyway. But anyway, it was just internet. I was, you know what I mean? I had all the internet between all them computers going. And I probably could have cut all the other computers out and it'd probably been fine. If I had stronger internet, just like what I'm talking about, you got a strong signal, it won't even think nothing of it. That it ought to be, hey Peter did come back. I'm kind of going to wrap this up, but dear lady, you need to look at your phone and look at your phone signal. I don't know if there's very much you can do. If you go into your settings on your phone, you'll find the, let's see, what you call it. Hey, it'll be internet. Hey, take the Wi-Fi. If it's turned off, turn it on. If it's on, turn it off. Like, your best signal you can have is like your phone has, its own Wi-Fi. Your phone has its own internet. So when we are on our phones, we don't need Wi-Fi. because our phones comes with its own internet. And it's normally faster than your Wi-Fi. Okay. So, let me finish explaining this to her, y'all. So you ever notice, like, Stephen goes in that metal building at Chris's? It can't hardly do a life to save his life. If you in a place like a hospital and it can look like concrete, but there can be metal under the concrete. And that metal is a reflector. So that means the signal comes in and hits it and bounces back off. It won't hardly come through. Sometimes people get their house, put a new roof on it, they put a metal roof. Where they ain't never had no trouble before. They put a metal roof on it, and then, thank y'all all for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Thank you very much. So they put a metal roof on it, and then they have to go outside to use the phone. And when Stephen was thinking about over here, across the road, he was kind of thinking along the lines of building a metal house. And I jumped on him right time. He started talking about building a metal house. If you need a metal building, a metal building's good if you need a metal building. But if you want a house, it's probably best if you want a metal building, you can't beat it for the price. But if you want a house, might be better just going to build a house. People that do that stuff, they'll tell you how much money they saved and all that. But like, that metal building has to have walls and insulation and everything. It probably ain't no cheaper than, you just might not hear the whole truth. Everybody's going to talk good about their own stuff. But I knew Stephen might liable to have trouble with that metal building. You'll miss calls. Even like if the signal's strong enough you hear it ringing, you have to walk outside to talk. Y'all have all seen stuff like that. Even though you might not have no trouble at home, you've seen places where you had trouble. So it could be getting reflected. And you might want to try to call where you have your internet and ask them. Like, hey, do you have good signal, John, inside your house? Man, that can be a serious problem. Hey, it's kind of like a fire in the yard. If you stand up very close to it, it'll be hot. But if you get off 100 foot, you might not even be able to feel it. So your signal can be so strong that it don't matter very much. Okay. So, there's to go the best way I can answer the question. Like, some people have their internet at home. Everybody don't have the same internet, y'all. Some people's internet can be so good, they can go live with their home internet. Hey, it sure was. Thank you, Peter. I'm glad to see you back, buddy. I see White Earp in there. Oh, whoever you got the internet with, you need to call and discuss it with them. Ask them, can you pay $10 more a month and get better service? Stevens got all you can. Stevens internet is all you can pay. You can't even. He's got it full force. Whatever he's got it. He's got it full force. All the money you can put on it. All right, y'all. All right. Hey, if you think of a question that, or anybody, if you think of a question you want to ask me, you can just send Tammy an email. Because this lady sent Tammy an email. We've been praying for her a long time, y'all. And we will continue to pray for her. She's not doing that good, but she ain't lost her faith. And she's still pushing on. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Happy birthday. I'm going to tell y'all about Kimberly in a minute, y'all. It's something about that Kimberly. You can look at her. And like she ain't paying you no attention, but like you can look at her and you like don't know what she's gonna do. It's something about her, about that. You just don't know what she's gonna do. And I don't know, sometimes I think maybe she don't even know what she's gonna do herself, but we had a good time at the party. Hey, I didn't ever feel clouded, I never did feel crowded or, yeah, I never did feel crowded up. But, let me see what Kim would say. Okay, yeah. Hey, just like if you're just gonna go to a party, it's just the kind you want to go to, But when we got there, team, and we found some chairs there pretty fast. White Earp was there, and there was some men like these two gals now. I said, man walked up there to me and said, you know these two girls? I said, yeah, well, they come with me, but I just picked them up walking down the street. And I didn't ever tell them no different. And, I know, I'm fitting to tell them about it. You think I don't know that, Kim? I know that. I'm fitting to tell them about it. Well, she said she's afraid to make eye contact. I noticed that about her, So Tim said every time I'd get up and walk off, and she told me, she said, don't you walk off. And I had to explain to Tammy that it wasn't I was worried about the man, or the men. I said, I wasn't worried about y'all. If you had reason to be jealous, you might be jealous, but I had done seen how Kim was, and I know how Tammy is. uh, so I seen a man walk up to her. He was wanting to dance with her. Hey, she's like pulling that old, I lost my earring, looking down at the ground. Now, I was looking at her now. She was looking down at the ground the whole time they were standing there. Yeah, way down. She didn't just have her head being over, she was being over. They didn't give up to either. And Tammy wore some kind of a jacket. I don't know what she was thinking about. But she took that jacket on, and she did have kind of little, looked like one of them things that the women buy when they're young, when we're young. That like you wear once a month or something. She had them something like that on the top. And but she had her coat that she pulled off, like throwed over. I was just messing with her. I said, if I was you, I would just take the coat off. Now, if she'd have done that, like, I'd be talking about, are you crazy? Oh, yeah, I know they didn't have nothing to worry about. Sure. I know they didn't have nothing to worry about. If I thought they had something to worry about, Sharp, I wouldn't have never been down there. If you mess with Tammy, she'll tell on you. You know? She'll tell on you. Hey, it was a great night. And I ain't trying to say it's no, like just some blowout, like 100 different things happening. I'm saying I enjoy that kind of thing. And we actually filmed a lot longer than what was on the video, but it just didn't show up. Me and White Earp walked in the camp house, and man, we was in the camp house, good probably 7 minutes, and there ain't none of that on that video. And hey, we might as well just really not even filmed. And it was real nice in there. I liked the kind of walls it was. It was boards for walls. Except for instead of the boards being sideways, they was up and down. I like that myself. I put blooming boots on that she bought me. And man, I couldn't have went and bought no better boots than what, I couldn't have bought the size better than that. But like up above your ankles, where the boots touches the skin, they was like pretty hard. So I had to tuck my pants in until I get them wore out, See what White Earp's saying. People watch me like a hawk, Kim. You don't know me, Danny, do it. I never let my guard down. Yeah, thank you, and thank y'all for the birthday wishes. Thank y'all, really. Thank y'all a lot. We had a good time, y'all. Tammy couldn't get up and walk around. But Kimberly went in there and got, she said, "You want me to fix your plate?" I said, "Yeah, man, go fix me a plate." She went in there and got me. I said, "Give me some of that cake, too." So she went in there and got me a bunch of different pieces of cake and fixed me a plate. I ate that plate today. It was good, y'all. But I do know, like at night, they cut the phone internet back. Because I don't think we was having no trouble at first, because I went Facebook Live before I done that. And then all of a sudden, man, I just couldn't hardly get signal to save my life. That'll all be laughed about one day, about phone signal and all that, y'all. That you be like telling somebody about dial-up internet, and they be talking about, what you talking about, dial-up? They won't even know what you're talking about. All that internet stuff will be laughed at one day in the computer and all that. I forgot what it was, the computer they had when they went to the moon. But it was a joke. Like how much RAM it had, stuff like that. It was a joke. Now, man, you can go buy powerful computer for, man, ask you for $600. See, you can get a good computer for $600 if you know what to buy. Sharp, I went to tell you bye last night when we was gonna leave. And you was in the camp house then. I seen there was quite a few people in there. And I just walked on out there. I just went ahead to the car. Tammy found out I didn't say bye. I said, there were so many people in there that I said, I wouldn't have never got out there. And like when you get ready to go, you're ready to go. And I didn't sit a pretty long time in a hard chair. Happy birthday. Thank y'all for the happy birthday. It was a good birthday, y'all. We had a good time. We had a good time. We got back home. Kimberly, she left out this morning and headed back home. So they was being wanting to dance with Kim last night. If you had the wrong idea about Kim, you can lay that to rest. Yeah, you want? Yeah, there was a good many of y'all sharp that was like standing in there. You wasn't washing dishes then. Yeah, Kim is a good girl. You still don't know what she's gonna do next. She's kind of funny to look at. I mean, I am just telling you. I ain't never seen nobody quite like her. You don't know if she's gonna jump up and start and do a banana split, or what she's gonna do. You like to dance, Joyce? I used to dance with Tammy just 'cause she wanted me to and all that, but I never did. I never did. I never did like to dance, but I would dance sometimes. But it wasn't 'cause I wanted to. Hey, Tammy's like, hey y'all, she's been as tough as anybody you ever seen. Unbelievable tough. You couldn't hurt her feelings. But boy, nowadays, she's changed. She's changed, y'all. I had to watch how I talk to her. You don't love me? I said, yeah, I love you. Bring me a glass of tea. All you want me for is just to bring you something. I said, I don't want you to bring me nothing, but beans you come and bring me a sandwich. No, I didn't get no cake. Y'all, anyway, about Tammy, like, she's getting her, she's, like, kind of getting sensitive. So, I had to watch it. She don't realize when I'm on the computers that a lot of times I'm working instead of just, like, reading, Facebook, because I don't hardly look at Facebook. And I'm doing something a lot. But she don't realize that. But I had to kind of sit down and tell her like what I'm actually doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing and stuff like that. And she's okay now. But she every once in a while, she'll get kind of dipped down and out. She never stays long, but every once in a while, she'll go down the old lonesome road. And she said, well, I wasn't in the thumbnail at the concert. I said, well, you should have got up there and got in it. I said, that's me and Stephen and Grandma, and Christina, we love you. She's like just hunting a foxhole to go down in where I got to go, kiss up on her and hug up on her, tell her how much I love her. I talked to Grandma. She come down here a little while today, and we got the lowdown from her. Talked to Christina. So I was telling Christina that I wish I had her for my videos. Because she don't know that hey y'all, she don't know everybody loves her, I mean, I don't know why that's so hard to see. Like Grandma and Tammy and all that, Stephen. And, I mean, even though I done told them a bunch of times. And I said, I wish I had you for my videos. She said, Daddy, I will come anytime. I said, Christina, y'all, if you sit and like listen to Christina and Stephen sing, like sometimes you have to listen kind of close to Christina, like for her voice, but you can hear her, and she enhances Stephen. You can hear her in there. And she said, the only thing, and it's Christina now. She said, the only things, I just don't like some of them songs, you know, like, like, uh, like I don't know what. I guess like some of the drunk songs or something. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what is something. Is certain songs. I guess y'all probably know better than me. But it's something Christians don't like. It's something to do with being a Christian. And I said, hey Christina. I said, if Stephen pulls up a song you don't like, I said, just take a break, you know? I mean, you ain't got to stand up there and do everything he does. You can just simply take a break. That's the way it ended there with me and Christina. We sat there, we didn't talk, but we was chatting on the phone and all that. I know stars when I see them, y'all, like YouTube stars. And Christina, she's a shining star. I guarantee you. She might not know much about YouTube, but like you can tell her a few things and get her started, and her feet would never touch back to the ground. I know when I see them. I know when I see them. Thank you, Mr. Lunaback. Thank y'all so very much for all the birthday wishes. Grandma said she ain't never seen so many happy birthday wishes in her life. I asked Tammy, was I 64 now? She said, no, you're 63. I thought I was already 63. I mean, I'm telling you, I really did. I've been thinking all this time I'm 63, and like today I'm 64, but hey, read what you said. What I was telling Christina. I was really kind of telling Christina that she might want to let her husband know to put her on that camera a little more. That's what I told her. Put Christine on that camera more. Hey, you can be twice as smart as somebody, but like but like if you got that star quality, and hey, I don't even know how to explain it, but if you got it, you got it. And like and Christine is college educated and all that, but it's not. It just don't. You don't have to be college educated. If you got it, you got it. And I mean, you know the rest of the story. If you got it, you got it. And believe me, she's got it. I had heard, y'all, I didn't figure this out myself. A lot of stuff I say right here on these lives, you know that I will hear them saying it on the news like a week later or something. Like something I done figured out. You know about what's going on. It kind of surprises me. Makes me think they watching my channel. Like hearing what I'm saying, and then they do the V8 thing and hit their forehead. I should have had a V8. Kind of Seem like they like watching my channel. But here's what I heard. I heard that YouTube was lightening up on some of the stuff they've been doing. And also, y'all, I don't think it takes no rocket scientist to look at Anheuser-Busch. Like, I mean, man, can't you see? Because all that stuff they do, you can put in one box. The Anheuser-Busch goes right in there with all the rest of the stuff. And can't you see? Walt Disney? Like, can't you see? People just ain't buying it. Hey, Rita. Hey, everybody. Hey, I love you too. I love all of you. Like, I just ain't never felt so good about people in my life as I do right here today. Everybody, happy birthday. Hey, Danny. Hey, right back. And happy birthday to you too. Hey, how about that? Grandma said she put some pictures on Facebook. She said, I didn't never think I was going to get to the bottom of all the happy birthdays. So it makes you feel good to be loved, don't it? Do make you feel good to be loved. Some of us, it makes us feel good to be loved, but then we won't let nobody love, but then we won't let nobody love us. Ain't that right, Kimberly Carr? So Kimberly Carr wants to be loved, but she won't let nobody love her. You know, last night, y'all, down there where I was at, hey, thank you, Vicky. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Last night, down there where I was at, there was more, so them people that was down there, you can't never just look at nobody, y'all. I mean, look at Rich Sharp. He's walking around barefoot. But he's got 3 or 4 houses. I mean, he's got a camp house on Half Moon Lake. So you see what I'm saying? Them guys might have looked like they might go to work in the morning baling pine straw, but there's actually like some pretty up-to-do people down there. Now, you won't be able to tell it by talking to them. You won't be able to tell it by talking from one to another. Because you just ain't going to hear them. You just, I mean, you just ain't going to hear them going on, you know. Like, look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay, so I talked to one guy. And he was a guitar player. If you seen the video, he seen me and Tammy walk up. And y'all, I don't know when the last time I seen him was. But he seen me and Tammy walk up and he quit playing the guitar. And he brung his son over there and said, I want you to meet the legend, Danny Hodges. And boy, that makes you feel good. But he was a guitar player. And I remember going with my daddy over to his house. He was probably, I guess he was probably maybe 14 years old. He was sitting, they was in the kitchen. He had a chair pulled out, a kitchen table chair pulled out. And he had this guitar. He was 14. The one that's playing the guitar last night. He was 14 years old then. And he was playing music for his mama. And I don't see how you can play that good when you're 14 years old, but I know you can, because we see it on the internet all the time. You know, like it's not even a big thing to see somebody 4 years old that can play better than John Bonham. And I mean, we see all kinds of stuff, you know, on the internet. Like, we don't even think nothing about it. You see a 6-year-old young playing the hardest drum beat you ever seen in your life. Okay, so back to the guitar player. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, they kind of insisted on me doing that and taking that picture with Tammy. And I decided, you know, might not be a bad idea. I wished it could have been a little better. But I asked that guy, the guitar player, I said, what you doing for a living now? I think he was driving a Pepsi Cola truck. And he said well, I mean, it took a second. It took a second, y'all, but he basically, in a minute, you know, he revealed that he has 2 of them big trucks. And he hauls containers to Savannah every day. I started to buy me one of them trucks one time, y'all, because you can run to Savannah. You can run to Savannah and make a pretty good little clip of money, and then come back home. Or you can make 2 trips a day. But anyway, he said he had 2 of them trucks, and they was like hauling to Savannah. And I asked him how everything was going and everything, and he said it was slow. So that's one of them economy kind of things. I told him, I said, it's gonna get worse. He said, I hope it gets better. I said, it will get better, brother, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So I don't even think I even told him. It's like working 3 days a week, you know. They just ain't got the stuff, you know. And Tammy showed me a pack of batteries a while ago. Like AA batteries, about $20. And hey, Slim Twiggy, thank you, Slim Twiggy. I love you too. So y'all like, you know, I mean, we knew everything's been increasing. And I've even been, I guess, a little asleep myself. About everything increasing. But I guess I must have took my mind off of it for a couple of months, or 2 months, or 3 months, and then bam, $20 to eat at the Dairy Queen. Over $20 for me to eat. Last time I went there, it $21. And that's what is all intended too, you know what I mean? You know, go up on the prices until you decide to stay home and eat egg sandwich. So their plan of what their crazy plan is working. You know what I mean? You can't spend your whole paycheck eating out. You know what I'm talking about? You can't spend everything you make trying to eat out. Let's see that. What about the gas there? Dang, that got rolled up there about the gas. But see, Tammy told me a couple of days ago that like gas has went up again. Oh. You know that sad songs? I don't like slow songs. Say, Sherry. So y'all, they finally getting their wish. They finally getting their wish. Like, you know, let's see what Kim was saying. The gas jumped from $2.99. Oh, was it that much, Kim? I know Tammy was talking about it. But man, I ain't bought no gas since, I took the camper to the East Lawrence, when we was live, on Steven's channel. I think that's the last gas I bought right there. But, our gas here in Washington State is $5 a gallon. And you know what, y'all, see, I actually wished I would have told y'all. So, I don't know how I can do these things, like come up with these things out of the blue. But like, I figured, like, after July, that this would happen. They always go up like, like on the holidays, like especially like July. I don't even know what all them other holidays is, but like, they taking advantage of you gonna travel, see. Let me say that again. They taking advantage of you are gonna travel. And they figure they'll get that money. It's dirty, y'all. Yeah. Y'all, I really don't even know what's gonna happen. I know that, I would get on there and play the stock market sometimes for fun. I only play for fun, y'all. I hadn't got enough money on there to make a bunch of money. But it's just something I like to do. Like some people like to go play the little computer games and stuff like that. I just like to do that, And, but one time there, it was so bad, you can guarantee if you buy something, it's gonna go down. And, you know what I mean? You don't know when it'll come back up. That's right. Last minute vacation with the kids before school starts. Back they have to jump gas. Yep. So, I mean, everything ain't just as honest as you would take it to be. They can go up on gas because they have a hurricane. And like, the hurricane like don't even do no damage. Y'all know what they call it, well, we used to call it wafer board. And then it got the name of, let's see. OBC or something like that. But it looks like plywood. But it's wood chips glued together. You could buy that for $6 a sheet. And I bet you it's $20 a sheet now. Stephen picked the worst possible time in history. Y'all hear me? The worst time in history. To go and build a house. Pressed wood, Luna. Pressed, it's pressed board. They glue it together, Slim. You know, they went up on that pressed wood, you know, like what she's talking about. They went up on it and they didn't never come back down, y'all. Yeah, there you go. OSB, John. That's right. I was trying to think of that. I knew it was like a 3 letters. I was trying to think of that. But yeah, they call it OSB. And OSB is good, y'all. But I myself like plywood better. But I don't know if you want to buy no plywood. Tammy and Danny Hodges, your way. Mod over there, 2-inch. I don't know what he's saying here, y'all. Yeah, you can drive an 8-penny nail like halfway in OSB, and you can take your fingers and pull it out. But you drive a nail halfway in a piece of plywood, and you won't pull it out with your fingers. But like, and sometimes you know, like us older folks, like we used to prices 20 years ago, or maybe even 30 years ago, and everything sounds high to us. Everything. Anyway. Everything sounds high to us anyway. But, sometimes you wonder, is that me, you know? Is it me? But it's not us. It really is high. It really is the worst time you can possibly think of to build a house or buy anything. OSB. Hey, I bought a many pieces of OSB. And I'm sure that's what Stephen will put over there across the road. I'm sure he'll use OSB. Hey, Gladys, and you know what? You are super sweet. How about that, Gladys? You know what I'm doing, Gladys? I'm sitting here talking, drinking coffee, smoking like a movie star. And again, y'all, thank y'all. You know, it's too many to name one by one, y'all. But thank y'all very much for the birthday wishes. It does matter. And it makes my heart feel better. It makes my heart feel better, y'all. I'm telling you, it makes me like anxious to get on here when you are loved. Like if y'all didn't care, I wouldn't care. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you the truth. Probably if y'all didn't care, I wouldn't care. Hey, Miss Tammy. My buddy, is like the best birthday I didn't have people coming in and out all day long today, all during the day. Like right time I get to sleep, somebody knocking on the door. Thank you, Anita. And I didn't want to have no big old blowout on, on YouTube Live. Just have old peaceful. Just have old peaceful happy birthday. That's good enough for me. Thank you, Connie Johnson. Hey, I got the same heart I had a long time, Connie. Yeah. Hey, I am telling you, it makes a lot of difference. That y'all love me. I mean, I'm probably telling you something that you probably won't never hear nobody saying too much, but it does matter, y'all. If I was on here and nobody cared and stuff and all that, it would matter. Yeah, but hey, I told Mom today, I said, here's what Mama said, y'all, when she comes up here. See that black chair right there? That chair sitting there, that's where Grandma likes to listen to the concerts. And hey, thank you, Miss Kathy. So I told Grandma, like, to me a birthday's just another day. She said, no, it's not. And then, also Grandma likes to watch my videos. I said, oh man, I gotta watch what I say. If Grandma's watching, I gotta watch what I'm saying, Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, every one of y'all. It really does mean a lot. It gives you a good feeling inside. It really does give you a good feeling inside. Y'all, we're getting bigger, y'all. Man, we had 650 people watching live the concert. And like YouTube don't happen overnight, I mean? Like, the people, But like, thank you, WNC Granny. Thank you, Granny, and happy birthday to you too. Hey, the YouTube comes slow, y'all. It comes very slow. The older I get, the phone calls means more to me. Last night, y'all, they was Bentley's uncle was there last night. Bentley's mama's brother. That we all still friends, and he's friends with Steven, and Steven's friends with him, and I mean, he come and hugged me and Tammy. And hey, y'all, there's people that like I couldn't hardly believe who I was talking to, Oh, you seen him, Kim? Thank you, Miss Slim Twiggy. Hey, you know what somebody told me, Slim Twiggy? They told me About you, Slim Twiggy. They said, Slim Twiggy, in case you didn't know, she is Hodges. So thank you, Slim Twiggy. That's mighty sweet. That's mighty sweet of you. That's mighty sweet, y'all. That's mighty sweet. You know, you know, in my position where I'm sitting right here, it's, it seems like you can't hardly say it enough that, everything is beautiful, Everything is beautiful. And I mean that. And the people last night at the party, everybody coming up to me talking. Boy, everything is beautiful, boy. Everything is beautiful. Tammy's doing better. Y'all on her videos. Steven's doing better. Grandma's doing better. But Grandma always doing good anyway, y'all. But like, the concerts are getting pretty big thing. But they getting a pretty big thing. But like when you got, and I wanted Gail King to come, and she can bring her mama, and she can bring her husband, and she can bring her anybody she wants to bring. I can promise you, Gail King, nobody will do any kind of disrespectful statement whatsoever. Nobody will do. You will be treated with just like as if you was at church. So you come sometime. And y'all, I'm going to try to get some of these stars. I talked to a couple of them last night. And which reminds me, I was about to forget to tell y'all something. I talked to a couple of them last night, and, they, even though, like the guitar player I was talking about a while ago, even though he can play pretty good and sing pretty good, he kind of just likes to sit there and drink a beer. Like more than he even likes to get up there and play. I mean, that's kind of the way I received it. But like, he is a real nice guy. Okay, now here's the thing I was going to tell y'all about a while ago, and I just completely forgot about it. There is a guy that plays down there that has a recording contract. That plays down there right where we was at. That has a recording contract. Now I don't know what what his status is, but I know he's already made records. And I do know, like, he has opened, he lives right here in Dublin. He has opened up for Travis Tritt. And matter of fact, I tried to get his sister to come. His sister can sing real good too. And I tried to get her to come over here to sing, because she will amaze you how good she can sing. She didn't even, I don't even think she even read my message. Even though I know her good. I know her pretty good. She's not a stranger. And I've talked to her quite a few times. She used to work at the bank. She might still work there. But I've talked to her quite a few times at the bank and stuff. And anyway, the guitar player was, and Wyatt Earp ain't told me about all that, but like there's quite a few that like just go out there and get guitars And they got pretty, they got equipment. And it don't cost nothing. You just show up and bring your cooler. Bring a chair if you want to. But last night happened to be one of the nights that all the big boys didn't show up. But for me, I don't need that. Man, if they done that again, that same exact thing they had, I would go back. I would go back next Saturday night. Yeah, Wide Earp when they told, I heard them tell him to go get on the mic. And he went up there, in a few minutes. And they was singing, the thing cut off. They started back singing, it cut off again. I heard him cuss over the mic and then got up. He said he wasn't gonna be doing that. Going to lay down. Watch. Good night. Oh, all right. Good night. Happy birthday, Danny. Thank you, Deborah. I'm still gonna go. Me and Shark still gonna go to karaoke. We just ain't done it. But we're still gonna go to karaoke over in town. But we really enjoyed it, y'all. That's like right where, you heard Stephen sing that song? Right where I need to be. Yeah. You don't want to take your wife around no mess, I really was surprised she even went. She must have been wanting to get out of the house bad because I'm really surprised. But you don't want to. Stephen and his wife, and trust me, y'all, it wasn't his idea. But they went to these places, these beer joints. Like the lady gets up and goes to the bathroom, she'll get her butt padded, and you can't do that. And thank you, Ron West. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we don't want to take our women around stuff like that. And I assure you, y'all, it wasn't Stephen, it wasn't, because he didn't want to go last night. Stephen don't like drinking. And I tried to get him to go. But and he realizes now that he probably overthought it. He probably overthought things. But like, that's it, Well, That's right. That's exactly right. But like this place, see what White Earp saying here. Yeah, yeah, they done a good job. Yes, sir. They done a good job. No, man, not like. Hey, I mean, I can tell you, like, if if I would have been there, if I'd have been there with them, and 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 she wasn't even my wife, I would have got mad. You know, and her not even being my wife, I would have got mad, just 'cause that's my son's wife. But I mean, I mean, you don't go to them kind of places. But it wasn't his idea to go to start with, you know. It never is. Hey, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, man. Like, hey, boy, like, if somebody done that to Tammy, boy, like, yeah, I mean, now, I would just simply get up and leave. But I wouldn't, 20 years ago or 30 years ago, I, it would have been on. Danny Curious is last name Hodges, common in the South. Not really. Not really, Casey. Not really. You know, you know that y'all, I guess y'all women know better than anybody. I don't know if a man's ever done himself very much of a favor or or picked up any women by patting them on the butt. If you if you like patting women on the butt, you better know who you're patting, and she better know you, because I just ain't never seen it go over all that good. Thank you, Yolanda. Hey, Yolanda, you are wonderful too. I'm glad you are here. Hey, thank you, Wilkes Cannibal. You know, y'all, I didn't even know it was my anniversary. I like, y'all need to let me know next year. That, that might be some, the reason I had to tell Tammy how much I loved her and all that. Nope, Danny, I've even had them do that in Hodges when I was young. Uh, yeah, and, uh, hey, Sunshine, did they get a date with you by doing that? You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. I mean, man, what are they thinking? What are they thinking? But, the, well, where was that last night? So respectful place. Oh, I already know that, Sunshine. I already know that. I don't, I don't know is any history. Has a woman ever turned around and said thank you? Hey, me too, Kim. I'd do it with there, man. Hey, a matter of fact, I'd like to be standing there and just watching. See, y'all, here's the deal. Here's the deal. These women know how to protect themselves. They've done it their whole life. You don't actually have to stand up and rip your shirt off and get nobody. That woman's been doing that her whole life. All of you has had to do it your whole life. But Like, tell the truth, women. Tell the truth now. Sometimes we don't even tell our husbands because they might turn around and blame you for it. So sometimes, gals, we just don't say nothing, do we? Oh, taking my shirt off. Yeah, I've like seen Tammy slip up before and tell me something that I said, hey, I don't ever remember you telling me about that. You know, what if ladies pinch back? Well. We was somewhere one time. They was women like grabbing Stephen and stuff. We was at like, I, let's see where we was at. We was somewhere where it's kind of crowded. That pinch is what reminds me of, because they wasn't slapping. They was kind of just grab you. They wouldn't slap you on the butt. They would kind of grab you. We was somewhere. We wasn't in Dublin. We used to go and all kind of stuff, you know. Yeah, I've been trying to get Wilder to come over here and sing some. And he's been one time. He was actually singing so good that I was fitting to break out the camera, and then he said, "I just ain't feeling it tonight." But I was fitting to break out that iPhone, you know. And he said, "Man, I just ain't feeling it tonight." Now he never even knew I was fitting to go live. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you all for the happy birthday. It it means a lot to me. It always means a lot to be loved, and that you matter and that we matter. Oh yeah, I hear you there, sure. Yeah, well, uh, I do know that, uh, Pamela, um, cause I've heard Christina talking about it before. Uh, and, at the grocery store, just like what you talking about at the grocery store. Um, so, so living life says is testing the water. I was single one time, y'all, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't mention nobody, and I tried to stay away from. I, I tried to stay clear. I didn't know. I don't. I don't envy nobody going out and having dates and all that. Not at all. I'll I'll take the one date I got here, y'all, every day of the week. And I never get tired of her. Never, never, ever, never get tired of her. We don't hardly do that no more, y'all. We used to get big crowds and go somewhere, go places and stuff. We would always have some buddies around. Yep, me too, Danny. That's the way I feel about my husband too. A real man wouldn't do that to a lady. I've never done that, y'all. I mean, I think I would know better than hitting a strange woman, patting a strange woman on the butt. I think I would know better than that. I mean, even if I ever thought about it, I think I would know better. That's the sweetest thing, Kathy. Hey, Kathy, I'm just sweet all over. I kind of miss them days. But more than anything, I miss y'all. Oh, I guess my girls and I are different. We don't lock ourselves up. We just go out and have fun. With or without men, we act the same. Alrighty. Hey, I think that's the way it should be there, living life. You know what I miss most of all, y'all? It ain't the drinking days, and it ain't when me and Tammy was young. It's when my grandyoungest was little. That's what I miss. My grandyoung, they grown now. You know what I mean? They go in their own way, you know? But I used to have so much fun with them grandyoungers. Phoebe and Eric, I had so much fun with them. Stephen and, the youngest wife, Eric and Phoebe's mama, they didn't have the money to pay no babysitter. So they would stay with me. And if I went to work, they would, Stephen wasn't roofing, you know. He had to have a job where he had insurance and all that. And if I went to work, they would go with me to work if I stayed home. And I didn't work. I worked hard for a bunch of years, and then I got where I would hey, maybe I'd take a week off. Maybe I'd take 3 days off. Maybe take a week off, or 2 weeks, or a month, or sometimes the whole entire hunting season. Sometimes I did. But wherever I was, them grandyoungers would be with me. And, I love them just as much as I ever did. But it ain't exactly the same no more. I wished I had 2 more or 3 more. The little baby, she didn't ever come that much. But Stephen's got 3. Well, 3 by that woman. And and Bentley, he loves his grandma, but he don't hang with me like them grandyoungers did. Bentley likes to kind of hang with grandma, and he talks to me and all that, but it ain't the same as the way it was with them. And I wished I could do it all over again right now. Right now. Not wished I could go back, which I might would do that too. I wish I could do it all right now. Now Bentley, he loves to aggravate Tammy. And it's really And you don't always hear what's going on, but like she tells me about it, there's a lot you wish you could do over, Tony. Yep. Hey, I expect we all might have a little piece of that there, Tony. Hey, hey, Tony, we ain't always been angels, have we? Let's don't talk about that. Let's don't talk about that. We ain't always been angels. Hey, but we made it, though. And we come out the other side smarter, you know. 39 years. Let me catch this right here. 39 years and was her first boyfriend. She was 23 and dated for 3 months, and after marriage slept in the floor for a week till she was comfortable. hey, hey, I know. Hey, learn back and tell me. And when she got in the bed, she still had all her clothes on. Like, get out of this bed, take them clothes off. That's they don't. Hey, it's a different day and time, Luna. But yeah, even like whenever I was young, my best years was with them two grandyoungs. Like they didn't just come in the morning time and stuff. They would just stay over here. They would just spend the night. Hey, they didn't want to go home. But I was always doing something other. Something other. We was always doing something. This back thing, y'all, is getting worse. I was I was hurting the other night playing them drums. No, you ain't blocked, Bootsy. How you doing, Bootsy? Sometimes we do feel left out, Bootsy. But it's not nobody's intention for none of us to overlook somebody. Uh, it's sometimes, sometimes it happens. And sometimes you can think, well, they doing it on purpose. Nah, it's just, sometimes it's just the moon and the sun and everything's lined up. And sometimes everybody can just miss you. And I miss people all the time. But like you just welcome as you can be on here, Bootsy. And we are glad to have you, and we are glad to have everybody on here. Well, I am really blessed. One of these nights, I'm gonna get Wilder to come over here, and me and him gonna get on here together. Danny, maybe we weren't angels, but thank God we married one. How about that, Joe? Yeah, there was a guy talking about that last night. Just the kind of way he's talking right there. Tammy's kind of the onlyest one that could do anything with me. You couldn't hardly stop me. But she wasn't scared to go out there and grab my collar. She wasn't scared of me. glad them days is over too. Don't never want to see that return again. I heard that guy say that. Oh, you did? Did you? I didn't know. I, uh, he did say that. I mean, I don't remember it from the video, but I remember it from him saying last night, Tammy was not scared of me, none. Matter of fact, if anybody was scared, I was the one scared of her. Because I can tell you, she was not scared of me. And, I don't know, man. I guess Wild Earth must have told me a dozen times. But, they have suppers down there every Thursday night. Ain't that camphouse we was at. And, they invited me. And on the way home, I asked Tammy. See, y'all, Tammy knows me like a book. And I asked Tammy, I said, will I go, Tammy? And like, I wasn't being funny or nothing. I was asking her, will I go? Like, will I go? She said, you might. I said, you think so? She said, yeah, you might go. Because she like knows what I'll do and what I won't do. She knows what I like and what I don't like. And she knows me, y'all. And she said I might go. And I was kind of thinking I might go too. And I need to get out a little bit, They don't light up, he gets out, y'all. He gets out, moves around. But like I don't get out enough. And I can tell you this from like me being at this house and stuff, and I've done it like both ways, like quite a few times. If you ever kind of get used to rambling a little bit, you get used to it. If you ever get used to staying at home, you get used to staying at home. And it's bad that it seems like it's got to be one or the other. But I guess you need to try to make yourself go somewhere every now and then. Because it's just like last night, you'll have a good time. Alright, I'm over here sneezing. Danny, I told my husband Moonshine, I was so glad you got out last night. Oh, sunshine and moonshine. I see, I understand that. Sunshine and moonshine. How about that, though? It done me good to get out. You can like sit around, I talked to y'all about that before, you can sit around and get kind of slumpy. Thank you, Brother Tony. Yeah, I am, Kathy. Hey, Tammy don't exactly love that, about me. Okay, sure. So, Tammy likes to go out and eat every now and then, and we used to do that. But, hold on just a second. Y'all really would be surprised at how much I'm on them computers and how much I'm actually thinking about what we are all doing, me and Stephen and Grandma and Tammy. Uh, I spend like a pretty good bit of time thinking about us. I get so I get so bad staying home. I tell Moonshine he's gonna have to take me. Yeah, okay, I got you. Hey, that's kind of the way Tammy is too. But y'all would really be surprised at how busy I am, like taking clips and uh, making Facebook clips and putting it on Mama's computer and Steven's, and I have to tell Steven every time, share the video, Steven. Them videos I make, share them videos to Facebook. And I say that's all part of the puzzle, y'all. And then I'm also doing other stuff, like putting clips together. Uh, I found some videos on my hard drive. It's something I kind of forgot about. Y'all will be seeing a little bit of that. Uh, like where you can send me videos. Y'all be y'all will be seeing and hearing more about that. I do much computer, YouTube, and then and y'all like understand that I'm not just sitting there doing all that all day long. Sometimes I'm taking a nap. Sometimes I'm eating. And sometimes I'm in there looking for something. I was looking for something in here a while ago. A little computer part. And we don't have no idea where it is. Yeah. Well, that's why we bought that camper. That's why I bought it. Uh I was trying to think of something uh that me and Tammy could do. And man, I thought about it for months, before I bought that camper. Before I even thought about buying the camper. Before I was trying to think of something me and Tammy could do. But I'll be perfectly honest with you, and I know y'all will understand. It is so hot right now. It's really kind of foolish to go in the camper to the sportsman club and then they stay in the camper because it is absolutely too hot to go mess around outside. So when we got there last night at the party, when we stepped out of the car, we was all lightly sweating. Uh, I hugged Kimberly goodbye, and the back of her shirt was wet, and mine was too. It was, uh, I mean, it's that, it's that hot. It's that hot. And even though it was pretty hot out there, even after dark, we still didn't want to leave. We wanted to hang around. Yeah, man, it'll make you feel depressed hanging around the house too long. Uh, but like, man, man, I am just telling you. I stay up late sometimes. The other night, I was still awake whenever Tammy got up to go to work. I mean, she left to go to work, and I was still awake. I don't remember what I was doing. But sometimes I am into what I'm doing so much that I don't want to quit. You know, like when you have that train of thought, you want to keep it going. Danny, I had a very good time on video on Saturday night. It was awesome. I wished, thank you, Lorraine. I wish that we could have got better footage. Yeah, y'all, I mean, hey, y'all, we ain't by no means forgot about the camper or we tired of it because I'm not tired of it at all. And, uh, like, whenever they have another concert sitting, I'm taking that camper down there and just let the generator run. And like you can go in and cool off. And I guess they might have the air conditioner on in the camp house, but I don't want to go in there and lay down on David's couch. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, did you have enough to eat left over? Yeah, man. Damn, well, hey, I had a big old plate. Uh, Kimberly went in there and fixed me a plate. And Tammy brought it to me a while ago. I said, Tammy, I told you I wasn't that hungry. And she said, well, that's what the plate was. I couldn't, I couldn't eat all that. And I eat a pretty good bit, but I couldn't eat all that. It was good. Them potatoes was good, y'all. Now, y'all, we'll be getting out. You know, part of what my hang up is about the camper business is Tammy working. Tammy working. Man, I don't want to go without Tammy. But so we ain't by no means bought that camper for nothing. We'll be using it. But and another thing that like might just simply slip your mind is me and Tammy and Steven and whoever goes. We got to all be wanting to go at the same time. We've we've had stuff planned that fell through, that we didn't ever get to do. Danny, the surrounding areas of that party was beautiful. I love the lights. Yeah, them some good people down there. Them some good people. But yeah, hey boy, like I've had ideas before and like y'all never even seen because the plan fell through. Oh, I went up there one time at the drunk hospital. You know, the bill was a lot of money, y'all. They had me in there signing me up and signing this and doing this and agreeing to like gonna pay this. Well, I had the insurance, but it was still, the insurance didn't pay for all of it. It was still a lot of money. They had me like agreeing to I was gonna do all this and do all that and hey, Timmy got there. She said, he don't even know. He don't even know what bills we have. And what would be? Hey, Timmy went in there and like crawled that woman. The woman was like getting everything, all the reins and everything. Like, hey, I didn't care what she put on that paper. I really didn't care. And, hey, but Tammy did. Oh, man. She crawled him. She crawled him, Tony. She crawled him, son. You know, I do remember that, too. I mean, barely. Hey, I didn't care what all she was saying and all that stuff. Just give me the papers where I could sign them. We paid them, yeah. Paid everybody we ever owed. We just didn't pay the amount that was on that paper that they had me signing. Tim said, oh no, oh no. Tim went in there like, uh, they put an end to that stuff when she found out about it. What's the matter up when you talking about? Ain't I'm telling you. Hey, y'all women, don't be listening to White Earp because I tell you why. He'll, like, he'll have you, like, loving him, and then you'll be in a trap. And then, like, he's still going to parties and stuff. And you'll be talking about, White, I love you. He'll steal your heart, y'all. White Earp will steal your heart. You'll ever see him over there fighting one night, and then you'll ever see him holding the baby the next night. Feeding the baby a bottle or something, you know. Changing the diaper. Y'all women beware of White Earp. He will steal your heart. Oh. My daddy is probably the best male cook in Georgia. You know, Richie, I don't never remember meeting your daddy before. Never. I don't never remember seeing him nowhere. But he said he knew me, you know. So, I mean, I reckon I might have did see him one time and just forgot it or something. You want me to tell y'all a movie I really liked? Found a website called Volunteer Match. Oh, I had to think of. In the meantime, while I'm thinking about, I always think of everything, y'all. Like it takes somebody, might take me a minute, but I always think of everything. But I'll tell you this, like Tim was talking about a while ago. You know that place that y'all been talking about on Timmy's channel called Tima or Tuma or something like that? And it's so cheap. It's where all the stuff is so cheap. And somebody told her that, yeah, that's it. Somebody told Timmy that you can order the stuff, but don't be in no hurry for it. And so what that means, and she said, don't be in no hurry for it, but you will get it. And I know about that kind of thing, y'all. It's not coming through a middleman here. It's coming directly from China. Oh, if you order something, and I've ordered stuff from China before, y'all. From China, not a middleman in the United States. I've ordered something from China before, and it takes like shopping like a millionaire. Hey, I've it takes about a month to get something if you order something from China. It has to come across the ocean. I ordered them boat seats I got out there on my boat. It comes in pieces and you kind of have to put it together. It might look like just one big old long back seat, but it comes in pieces. And they had half of them, and they went ahead and sent half of it on to me, and then the other half, had to come from China, and it took a month for the other half to get here. Hey, I don't. That's kind of bad. You order something from, they calling themselves an American, America made, and then the bad thing about it is they told me it was in stock, and I ordered it. They sent half of it, and then had to wait a month. I'll be right back, y'all. What was that, Steve? What? What's good? It is. You can kill it. Kill it, son. Here's a dog. It was next door.
Was it frozen or what?
It's next door. Right here, Tim. Whatever the dog's name isn't mine. Did y'all hear Steven shoot? Did y'all hear that? That was Steven out there, y'all. Or something come up here and kill some stuff. Well, Steven went and got his camera from over yonder on his land. And he brung it over here because we didn't know who or what killed some stuff. They put that camera up, and if you see it in that camera, that means he's out there right then. Oh, so I can tell you this right here. Better not let me walk out there. I wished I could. I won't have no problem whatsoever. You know what I mean? The chickens stick their head through the wire, and the dog bit his head off. The chicken's laying in the pen. But I got a little something in this deal myself. Now, we had to take our dog and lock him up in the house because the dog that was just over here has done tried to kill our dog and did kill one. I won't have no trouble pulling the trigger. Not a bit. As long as he stays over there, that's one thing. But when he steps over here, they can go ahead and start digging a hole. That's the way it is. Now, they can go get them a pen. Or he will die in this yard. All Stephen's got to do is come over here and get me. I ain't got no problem. No problem. And it won't hurt my feelings one bit. I'll go right to sleep. You know, when somebody does you wrong, you don't forget it. That dog killed one of my dogs. And then he's gonna come over here and start killing rabbits and chickens? I don't think so. Stephen, if you listen, next time you get a picture, come over here and get me. I will be glad to get him. And you can tell him I done it. Hey y'all, so I done been on 2 hours. The mood's done changed anyway. But yeah, Stephen will be telling y'all about it in the morning. Y'all can watch Stephen in the morning. I'm sure he's got a lot to say about it, you know. And I wasn't even going to say nothing because it's kind of Stephen's story, you know. Hey, I love you too, John. I love each and every one of y'all. But the mood's kind of changed. My heart's beating fast. Hey, I love you too, Rita. I love each and every one of y'all. I do want to tell y'all, I appreciate all the happy birthday wishes. I want to tell y'all happy birthday too. Hey, and I love y'all. I'm glad to see that I got a decent crowd late at night. It's a good feeling, y'all, to be loved. Thank you, moderators. I love you too, Tammy. Thank you, moderators. Thank you to people for coming in watching. Thank the super chatters. I want to thank everybody. And I could sit here and say all what I just said 5 times. And and it don't never seem like I could say it enough that I'm satisfied that it's enough. I'm telling you, that's the way I feel. I don't I don't think I could say it enough that I would feel satisfied that I said it and y'all understand that I really mean it and what y'all are to me and my family. Good night, everybody. Bye. Hey, look at sunshine. Hey, y'all always catch me right at the minute, don't you? Bye. Bye. I ain't gonna sing Lawrence Welk tonight. Bye bye, y'all. Bye. 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 Bye.